The Nintendo Switch, Nintendo's new flagship console to hit the market. It boasts to be Nintendo's first ever portable next-gen console, capable of playing HD games on the go, but without the compromise of the traditional home-based console experience. But for the rather large price tag of $300, is it worth it? Let's find out. The Nintendo Switch features a quad-core ARM Cortex-A57 processor clocked at 1020 MHz with 256 CUDA GPU shaders, and it comes with 32 GB of onboard memory with a micro SD card slot for expansion up to 2 TB. This guy charges via USB Type-C. This guy will probably have aftermarket chargers and battery packs that you can probably purchase for it to extend your play life on the go. But out of the box, it just comes with a wall USB Type-C plug that you can plug into the Switch or the dock itself. The Switch is essentially a gaming tablet with an external controller, making it not only competitive as a gaming console, but also as a tablet. And with the tablet market being dry already, does the Switch offer enough to make it a compelling option as compared to other tablets and gaming platforms such as the NVIDIA Shield tablet, which was released back in July of 2014, which featured an NVIDIA Tegra K1 quad-core clocked at 2.2 GHz and a 192-core Kepler GPU, and a full-feature operating system like Android, which is something the Switch lacks. I haven't really seen much versatility within the operating system, which is something that can be improved later through software updates, so I won't hold too much against Nintendo right now. This is their first day for release. You gotta get some things going. I understand. The Switch device itself only features a 720p display, which is a good thing and a bad thing. What I mean by this is, yes, the games don't look as good, but with that lower resolution, it will reduce power draw, leading to better battery life, which is a positive when being a mostly portable console. But don't let that 720p resolution scare you too much if you want a 1080p experience. Pop the Switch into the included HDMI /charging dock, and the output resolution is increased to 1080p, granted you have a 1080p resolution display. Now, getting into the gaming experience and the everyday usefulness of the Joy-Con controllers, out of the box there's 3 ways you can use the Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller grip, which is basically a controller dock to unify the split controllers and provide a more traditional gaming experience, and the controller, which is a little bit more cramped, and the remap of the Nintendo controller buttons makes it a little bit more difficult to switch and get used to, but when you're coming from other controllers such as Xbox One, but you get used to it after a while. The Joy-Con straps, which is sort of like the Wiimote, you can sort of use it as a mouse pointer and stuff. Some games will allow you to take advantage of using the controllers, like adding alternative forms of control similar to the movement guided principles of the original Wii. For example, The Legend of Zelda, a game that also dropped on the same day as the console and will be the game I test with the Switch and the console, well, the Switch console. The game allows you to interact with objects and move them via arm movements. The last way to enjoy the Nintendo Switch console is on the Nintendo Switch dock that came with the Nintendo Switch. For this demonstration of the Nintendo Switch, I tried The Legend of Zelda with the Nintendo Switch. There are a few others you can buy at release, but this is definitely closest to AAA experience. The graphics were good. I was definitely impressed when I stopped to think that the image I was seeing on the TV was being all handled by this little tablet, the Switch console. I was even more impressed when I used the console in its most portable form with the Joy-Con controllers on the side of the console, or just having the console standing and just holding the Joy-Con controllers individually. The games ran mostly smooth with occasional hiccups in high foliage areas or in intense battles, but the frame dips were far in between and didn't take too much away from the experience. The game looks good, but it's not great. It's like that fine line between console quality and handheld quality, which I guess isn't too bad for a mostly portable system, but you also have to take into account that this is a Nintendo console, and what I mean by that is Nintendo has never been in the lead for pushing graphical boundaries in the video game industry. They're more about the experience. They are more into making the games more fun, and that's where the Switch really shines. But I'm not really here to review the game Zelda, I'm here for the console, and that's not to say that the graphical quality of games cannot improve in the future with better game optimization and improved development tactics. So at the end of the day, who is the Switch really for? If you were looking for a AAA experience comparable to Xbox, look elsewhere. But if you were looking for a portal into the Nintendo game universe because you're a fan or you're new to it and it looks fun, but you like a very premium gaming experience that you cannot yet have captured by our smartphones of today, that is just as portable but doesn't compromise on the console gaming experience, and oh yeah, you have to have a spare $300 laying around for the console itself, and then a spare $60 for a game if you want to actually play anything on this guy, seeing as the Switch does not provide any free games or bundled games, which really sucks because from what I've observed of using this console, the Switch does not yet have multimedia capabilities. But aside from that, Nintendo outdid themselves again, and with some frequent and regular updating and some shelf lifetime so that the console can develop, and maybe some more games and features, I could see the Switch finding its way into many consumers' hearts and gaming arsenals. So tell me in the comments down below, will you guys be making the Switch to Nintendo Switch? Let me know. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Want to see more videos like it? It took a lot to put this a lot to put this video together. Aside from, playing the thing itself, but waiting outside Target and all that other stuff. It took a lot to put this video together. So if you guys could leave me a like, that would be great. And also subscribe. We're so close to 2,000 subscribers, and I can't wait. Probably gonna do something special for that. But yeah, guys, I will catch you guys in the next video. So I will see you then.